All right, hey YouTube. Trying to get a little bit more consistent with doing videos. Said that before. If you've been around for a minute, you've seen how that goes. I was just doing some cleaning and organizing around here on my desk, my little work area where I keep my ammo and all that kind of stuff. Just going through, seeing what I actually had for ammo and things like that, which I do encourage you guys to do. Uh, but something kind of it's been on my mind and my heart I wanted to talk about. Some of you know I'm a Christian. If you haven't figured that out yet, so I mentioned it in a couple of videos. Most of you don't know, as I do have a degree from a Bible college. Been a Christian my entire life. Literally, the day after I was born, I was in a church. Um, I'm saying I'm way too much. Seeing the way that things are going in the world has kind of hit me really hard, and it hurts my heart a lot. And one of the things that I see is men not acting like men. Men aren't taking responsibility for their shit and things that they are supposed to be doing. A friend of mine posted on his Facebook the other day a Bible verse that I almost had forgotten about. And it's 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verses 13 and 14 that I'm going to quote. He just quoted verse 13, but I'm going to quote 14 as well, because I think it plays together really nicely, and it drives a point home. I guess would be a better way to say that. But the verse says, "Stand strong in the faith, act like men." That's verse 13. Then in verse 14 it says, "And do all things in love." The Bible says in another verse that says, or another section, that if I speak without love, I'm just a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. It is our job as men to do everything from a position of love. We fight from a position of love. We prepare, we protect, we provide because we love. One of my favorite sayings is, I don't fight because I hate what's in front of me. I fight because I love what's behind me. And that is so true for me and my friends and so many men that I know. They don't know how to articulate it, but they know that the only reason that they really give enough of a fuck to fight is because the things behind them are so valuable, they don't want them to have to go through the pain. There's not enough of us, though. Men need to start standing up and being men. Men of God especially need to start standing up and being men. We were put on this earth to protect and to provide, and we are not doing those things adequately. We were also put on this earth to train. We were put on this earth to train young men to be men. Was looking at some statistics and stuff the other day, and I was reminded of the effects of a fatherless home. Without a dad in the home, the chances of the boys of the household going into crime or becoming part of a gang or something like that skyrocket. Men need the approval of their fathers. They need the guidance of their fathers, or at least other good men figures. It's our job as men to learn how to deal with our emotions, not just bottle them up and push them to the side, but how to actually articulate what's going on in your head, what you're feeling, and how things are going in your life. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be hurting. It's okay to feel lonely, but don't bottle it up. Talk to somebody. I know a lot of guys that look up videos that I'll put out and other people will put out. You're here for the guns. You're here for the cool guy shit. That's only part of it, man. If you want to be a protector, if you want to be a warrior, you have to love and you have to do things for other people. Like, I mean, I'm sitting here thinking about this stuff after playing with my shotgun. This is my Mossberg Shockwave. And it just hurts my heart to see so many men not acting like men, and then to watch men complain about it. You're not doing anything to help fix it, so shut up. You want to help fix the problem? Then do that. But I don't want to hear anybody talking about how the world's going to shit and stuff like that unless you pick up, now I'm going to quote the Bible again, that you pick up your cross daily and follow him. You pick up your responsibilities and you walk it out every single day. And it's not easy, but it's what we have to do. It's what we need to do. I've had the privilege of talking with and learning from a lot of great men, a lot of good men as well, both warriors and those who wouldn't consider themselves warriors. And there's some things from my childhood that where I was taught that just become more and more relevant the older I get. And one of those is I was told as a child we were not allowed to start any fights. I think that's good. You shouldn't be going around starting fights. I was also told as a child, if you see somebody messing with your siblings, you better get over there and you better be a part of it, or you're going to get a spanking worse than you would have, or you're going to get punished worse than you would have if you had started a fight. My parents taught me to protect my family. It was always a core tenet of my household growing up. We were also taught if someone starts a fight with you, you end it quickly. We weren't allowed to start a fight, but we were told to win. You put those two things together and you have some of the most stubborn and what some would consider overprotective people that come out of my family. But we also understand what family means. And family is everything. You may have a really, really bad family that you came from. That don't mean shit. It affected you, yeah. But you can build your own family. And I came from a pretty good family. Every family's got their issues. But I felt called to bring other guys around me, even though sometimes I don't like it. So I've built a whole nother section to my family of people that I've adopted, little sisters, little brothers, and people I just care about. That, I mean, some would consider them just close friends, but I consider them family. And for the guys, I'm there as their big brother to help give them guidance and wisdom and help them learn lessons and understand things that other people have tried to teach them or that they're going through and how to deal with their emotions. For the sisters and my mom and my aunts and all that stuff, I'm a protector. And for the guys too, but I train them to protect themselves and to protect others. That's what we do. That's what we do as men. We sacrifice our own comforts, our own pleasures to ensure that those that we care about can have a better future, can have a good day, even if they're having a really, really shitty one. We'll do whatever we can to help make that better. And getting back kind of to where we started with this, I got down this rabbit hole just because I've been seeing what's going on in the world with the rioting, with Antifa, and I don't know if anybody will have seen that, but Antifa took over a portion of Seattle, Washington. And I'm just seeing things get crazier and crazier, and I can attribute it all to men being weak. Men haven't been acting like men. The Bible calls us to act like men. It is our job to provide. It's our job to protect. Can women do these things? Hell yeah. Proverbs 31. Look at that. It's a perfect example. But if men aren't doing it and women are doing it, then we're out of balance. Because we're supposed to be helping each other and complementing each other. So if we were both doing our jobs properly, we wouldn't be in the situation that you see in a large chunk of the world. That's my 2 cents. If y'all agree or disagree, I really don't care. I just wanted to put this out here because I feel like it's going to help somebody, bless somebody, help men start doing what we were supposed to be doing from the very beginning. And like I said, I got on this while I was working through counting ammo and all that kind of stuff, because for me, that's where my money goes. My money goes to food, to food preps, to ammo, to water preps, energy preps, all kinds of other stuff, so that I can protect and provide for my people. So when I get a notification, hey, there's a hurricane coming your way, shelter in place now. I go outside, gas up my truck, make sure it's ready to go, make sure my axes are sharp, chainsaws are running, and everything's good to go, and I put my gear in order. Or where I live, here in Fayetteville, there was rioting about almost 2 weeks ago now, I think. And I had little sisters at my house, and we could hear the gunshots from where we were for people rioting and looting the mall. So we were at my house, So me and my guys, we got our guns, we got everything in order, and we went right back to playing games and enjoying our time together, because we weren't going to let that disrupt our evening, but we weren't going to be foolish and dismiss it as not an issue. We were too close to what was going on, and I can't dismiss that and then they can get hurt, because that's my responsibility. That was me being neglectful, and I can't be neglectful. Yeah, I just wanted to let that little rant video out. I'm going to do some more videos, some more, I guess, traditional stuff for me, about my ammo stockpile. It's grown. It's a lot higher than I thought it was, and my philosophies on that and round counts. I'll probably do that video here next, as well as probably some videos on kits and stuff like that. We'll see. But yeah, if this helped y'all, let me know. If y'all have questions, put them in the comments. I'll do my best to get back with y'all. I don't always see them until sometimes a month later, but I'll do my best to get back with y'all and give you the information or advice or whatever. But yeah, all right, take it easy, y'all. Peace.